fixing to make another phone call, see if they pick up. So I asked them about the refund and if it came with a charger.
AT&T. This call is being recorded for quality and...
It's been about 30 minutes. So they're probably not going to pick up the phone at all. Every time I call, because they want me to go over there, either walking or on the bus, to make it even more haggling. When I called 911, the person sounds like they were asleep. And the reason they're doing that is because they knew that I was sleeping in that near that cemetery when that murder attempt happened, to taunt me about that murder attempt. I've never heard of any prior cancer patient being beaten. A cancer patient being beaten like that. I was scared I didn't want to call the police when it happened, because I had said to my mother's twin, who I thought it was my mother at that time, that they were going to come after the family or her, and I said, just leave them alone. If they get away with it, then that's when I left out of the state. So they're not picking up the phone right now. So I'll call another 30 minutes or an hour. I'll try calling for one more time, and then...
Thank you for choosing AT&T. This...
So they don't want to pick up the phone, so I'll try calling again. There's another thing I want to talk about as well. When I was cooking dinner yesterday, I was standing right by the stove, right over there, right in front of the stove. If you can see that right there, you see that right there on it's a Jesus magnet. And I talked about that they're using magnets to beat the fuck out of me, is what I was told, to harass me and control me. This is a magnet that I got for the fridge, right? When I was standing here, they violently shot some sort of muscle controlled frequency into the back of my fucking head. I wasn't praying, I was like playing video games, take a break, reading some articles, checking my email, and they shoot the back of my brain violently as I'm standing right there next to my back of my head, nearly where that magnet is, so that it's to retaliate against me. So every time that I start going to different places, or I grab my hat and I do this, it's to retaliate against me and control me mentally. This is nothing other than to persecute me about the afterlife, because they want to prepare for my fatality of my death, and they want to be secure of how to commit a homicide, how to exterminate the value of my innocent life, and they want to use it as a death weapon. I'm not bringing it up, wasn't having a conversation, but it's them shooting in electronic devices violently into the back of my head, where I have to go, what the fuck are you doing to me? So like I said, I have to try to call them here in about an hour or so.